Morning, I'm Yicheng.
I'm Qibo Chen.
Today we're going to talk about solving equations and how to apply in demand curve and supply curve. Before 3300 BC, the ancient Egyptians had mastered the use of unknown to solve complex equations and apply them in life. So far, the equations are still widely used in reality. We are able to calculate the value accurately and quickly by using the equation. In the company's planning operation, the equation is an indispensable tool. For example, supply curve and demand curve. In this video, we will demonstrate two practical questions to analyze how equations help everyday life and even companies' operation to solve problems. Now we would like to talk about the linear equation. The equation is y equals mx plus b. This m means that the slope of y. B is the intercept of y. There's another way to present this equation is y equals to function x. So when the slope equals n is larger than 0, it is positive. It goes upward. And when n is less than 0, it's a negative. It goes downward, like this one, demand curve. And when these two curves meet, it's the equilibrium price. When you do the supply and demand curve, first you have to make sure the quantity of demand must equal to the quantity of supply. This means that when doing the calculation, we assume that there won't be any outside influence that might affect the price. So now let's do a sample of linear equation. For example, Q quantity equals to 150 minus 2P. P is the price. And the second equation is Q equals to minus 30 plus 4P. Step 1, we use the first equation. We change the minus 2P to the left-hand side and the quantity to the right-hand side. So then it will become 2P equals to 150 minus quantity. Then you put the P divided by 2. You can be P equals to 75 minus 1 divided by 2 quantity. Because we can see that it is a negative 1 divided by 2, so it is a negative slope downward. And then step 2, we use the second equation. We put the 4P to the left-hand side and the quantity to the right-hand side. So it becomes negative 4P equals to minus 30 minus quantity. And then we change the 4P's negative to the right-hand side. So it will become P equals to 7.5 plus 1 divided by 4 quantity. As we can see, the slope is positive, so it's an upward sloping. For 75, it is the y-intercept. This 7.5 is the y-intercept. As we can know, the negative part is the demand curve, and the positive one is the supply curve. So right now we can solve the equation because the two equation is the same because the quantity is the same. So then step 1 is to put this formula and this formula together. So it becomes 150 minus 2P equals to minus 30 plus 4P. Then step 2, put the unknown to the same side and put the number to the other side. So it will become 150 plus 30 equals to 2P plus 4P. Then it will be 180 equals to 6P. And the final answer is 30 equals to price. So then at this point, we can know the equilibrium price is 30. So we can sub this price equals to 30 into the first formula. So Q equals to 150 minus 2 times 30. Then Q will become 150 minus 60. So the quantity of the equilibrium price will be 90. So as you can see, the demand curve is downward sloping and the supply curve is upward sloping. And this is the equilibrium price is 30 and the quantity is 90.
Now I'm going to talk about use quadratic equation in practical issues. In marketing, due to a various external factors, management have to adjust price to gain a greater benefit. They are able to apply the equation to control their price to adapt in the marketing. Now I will show example. Look this question, like purchase price must higher and equal to 30 and less than equal to 70. Then they found that if our price is $70, then they can sort 16 kilograms every day. If they want to decrease by $1, they could buy salt 2 kg extract. Then they still need to pay additional expenses, $500 per every day. Then use this mean point, I can set the unit sale price as X. Then the average daily quantity is 60 plus 2 times 70 minus X. Then I want to get this function. It's Y equals to X minus 30 and times bracket 60 plus 2 times 70 minus X bracket minus 500. Then I will take all the brackets, then give this function. The question to ask if they're able to profit 1,955, how much unit sale price? So that means Y is equal to 1,950. So I got this function. Then I want to this real number to move to the right hand side. Then I want to get this function. This one function can use to the quadratic equations. Then A equals to minus B, B equals to 216. C is negative 8,450. So I got this function. Then I calculate it out. Then I can make answer is 65 unit sales price. In conclusion, equation lets our life better and convenient and able to make current decisions. Through the two practical examples above, we can find the equation as a significant part of commercial.